This video does not intend to insult or hurt the feelings of Muslims, but its purpose is to show that apostates are human who have feelings and must be given the right to express themselves against the former religion without fear of facing persecution or harm. Simon Wilder, quoting Walt Whitman, Song of Myself, you shall no longer take things at second or third hand, not look through the eyes of the dead, nor feed on the specters in books. You shall not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You shall listen to all sides and filter them from yourself. Move ye with honors. Just when you think you know something, you have to look at in another way, even though it may seem silly or wrong. You must try. Now, we all have a great need for acceptance, but you must trust that your beliefs are unique, your own, even though others may think them odd or unpopular. Even though the herd may go, that's bad. Robert Frost said, two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. This is a battle, a war, and the casualties could be your hearts and souls. Remove Islamic laws. Break free from Islam and religious beliefs. Hello everyone, greetings. This is me again, Zahra Berserk, Ex-Shia, Truth Seeker. I just learned on my second channel something about Prophet Muhammad. In other words, I came to Surah Tahrim ayat, and you see, as I was on my Shia website about infallibility of Prophet Muhammad, then I put that word, the words together as, and so, came to this. I'll show you the perhaps a live stream. I'm not sure if I'll show you that, but right now I've come out of emergency. It's like we have to save souls or something, right? I should have put here, was Prophet Muhammad satanic? But I didn't. Sorry, Muslims. But I really am concerned here. So I've come unprepared because I found another verse here. And in Surah Tawbah, the one Muslim expert of the Quran, he has a website. So, those adjacent to you neighbors, that verse, people of the book, like fight them. No, like what? Your neighbors, they will not remain. Oh, yeah, the verse, sorry, I'm forgetting that verse in Surah Tawbah. So they say, oh no, this adjacent word is like they were girded around, the Muslims were girded around or something. And doesn't mean that to fight those near you, your neighbors, right? It's in Surah Tawbah, you remember? I had done this in my previous, some time back on my live stream. Okay. So I was looking for the Satan verse that Satan fears Allah and has disassociated himself. I found it in Surah Hashr. So I was Google searching. I have to wear my glasses. I can't think. Okay, so what's happened is I wish I could keep this open like a TV on YouTube, but I can't. I'm not well and going through a lot. So here, second ayat of Surah Hashr, 59th chapter of the Quran. So I was going to that verse of Satan, but here I found this. So before going there,
I'll just show you. Let me just fix this on the screen if you can. So it's Surah Hashr, if you can't see it, 59th chapter of the Quran, verse 2. It is he who got out the unbelievers among the people of the book. From where? From their homes at the first gathering of the forces. Okay, so he got them out of the homes, right? So, Battle of Badr, the Jews of Bani Nadir accepted the fact that the Holy Prophet was the Messenger of Allah. Huh. Sorry, not funny, but Shias, I'm sorry. I have to crack up here. So I'll just mention that as a Shia also, I had to challenge God in the sense that my religion is the best. So I closely examine it and critically examine it. But at that time, I didn't have the tools or the mind, sharp mind, or that will, courage to question all these things without fear, maybe. Or maybe it was that, we couldn't publish anything or share anything. And I was dying within myself. Like, for example, when I questioned Surah Azab ayat 37 or Surah Nur ayat 33. But now I don't have to die within me and feel, eating myself up from inside. Uh, so this also, and I had to question my religion even as a Shia. And then if I find that it rises up, Islam gives me every answer. Everything is good, it's peaceful. I'll proclaim the bounties of Allah to people. I'll say, I'll go nicely and give reasons to the ex-Muslims. This didn't happen. Say no, but please check this ayat, right? Look, this ayat that you're saying and this hadith that you're stating, it's from the Umayyads and they wanted. So from a Shia point of view, I would have given them from myself the information for Islam. Islam is a great religion. Follow it, please. And see this, and ex-Muslims, like that. So later on, I would have swallowed my anger. But I was not even in the condition. eh. So I get angry and can't trust anyone and all this. That is there. So please overlook that part of mine and also have some mercy on yourselves, Muslims. What is this? Now so finally the fear, and now it's been removed. I'm closely examining it. Wouldn't you, as a Shia, to know how great your religion is? And not only Imam Hussein's sacrifice, but the Quran ayats go completely hand in hand with peace, prosperity. Belief in God will set you free. And God is all that you need to know. So they are stepping stones to reaching God, staircase. These wasilas in the Quran and namaz. This, right? So look at this. What? Sorry, I have to, like, what? It is he. So I stopped in my tracks here, right? Please look at this. So the commentary goes, if you read it in context, then, oh yes, the hypocrites that sympathized with the hypocrites that sympathized, enemies of Islam. Okay, can't. Okay, I went up a little bit. Okay, down here, the hypocrites had sympathized with the Jews of Bani Nadir, whose opposition had grown strong since the Muslim reverse at Uhud, when many well-known companions had fled. Remember, yeah, and had promised to side with them if it came to a collision with the Muslims. Huh. And so this poor holy prophet visited their habitation to conduct an inquiry concerning of killing of some Muslims. They tried to kill him, but he remained alive. Then, because of the reason and projected murder of the Holy Prophet, now it's getting worse. The commentary is getting worse for us. So don't be brainwashed by the commentary. Oh my God, how do I? So, the Spirit's knowledge you have been given but little, you'll give me that we only, Allah is enough, some of you. But no, Allah is not enough. I wish I could again and again show you, succinctly tell you, you see it yourself. So it is He who got out the unbelievers among the people of the book. So it could have been Christians too, but we are told here, no, it wasn't the Christians, it was only the Jews of Bani Nadir, Allah. After the battle of Badr, the Jews of Bani Nadir accepted the fact that the Holy Prophet was the Messiah. No, can't be. Look at this ayat. So now you can agree to my explanation of Surah Tawbah ayat. Fight those who, Surah Tawbah ayat, fight those who are near. And then I will go to proving that Prophet Muhammad is satanic. Fight those. And am I not proving it? Fight those who are near you. Surah Tawbah. Is it that one too? 1, 2, 3. No, the Surah Bakr. Yeah, it is 1, 2, 3. See? Oh, believers, fight the disbelievers around you. Some put gird, who gird you. You see this? Praise be to the true divinity who is showing me the truth right now to show you. So I'm fighting a good battle to save the Muslims. Come out of this, even if I can say it boldly, save the Iran, Shia Iran, from leaving this religion. But, oh believers, fight the disbelievers around you and let them find firmness in you. Firmness in you. Sorry, I had a little, I was unbearable pain and a few moments ago. And so my voice, it may, you can, hear it tell from my voice. So sorry about that. It cracks, and I have some laryngitis problem now, and lack of energy. But I've come here again. It's emergency. Unprepared. Oh God. So whoever that Muslim was, no. This doesn't mean fight the disbelievers around you, but it means this and that. Now, what will he say about Surah Hashr ayat 2? It is He, yani it is Allah who got out the unbelievers among the people of the book from their homes at the first gathering of the forces. So God got them out. Little did you think that they would get out. They had to be forced to get out of their homes and come in the battle or something. Huh? So why did Yazid force Imam Hussein? How did he do it? He just used this. Prophet Muhammad's son ways. Abu Sufyan couldn't do it at that time. I feel the Shias are going to throw something on me. Ah, Zara. Oh, sorry. What? No, look at this, please. So, what did Yazid do? He cornered Imam Hussein. And where did he get the idea from? The way his grandfather, from his grandfather, forcing people out of their homes, huh? At the first gathering of the forces, huh? So, like, it was believers, it was not you who killed them, it was Allah through you who struck them and killed them. So, a long time ago, uh, I remember, especially on the roof of my house on a hilltop high, and the stars, and I started to contemplate, and I started to question Imam Hussein. How did he really save? Did he want to save Yazid and his army? Yes. So you would say, how did you come to questioning that when he appealed later on Facebook? Like, he appealed to them by taking his 6 months old in the end, after having given all his pieces, his son Ali Akbar, Jawan, youth, full 18, 7. Okay, I find it a little bit difficult completing the sentence, right? No, but I'm thinking of those youthful Jews and Christians. Okay, we're told Christians, people of the book are Christians and Jews, but here Prophet Muhammad never fought the Christians. In Shia Islam, we have Mubahala. So Mubahala was with the Christians, and none of the commentaries say the Christians, but they say Jews. You see here also Khaybar Jews, Khandak Jews, Uhud with the polytheists, but Jews whose opposition had grown, the hypocrites that sympathized with the Jews of Bani Nadir, whose opposition, okay, they have, no, Uhud was with the polytheists, I think. Okay, in this kind of history, I'm not good. So I'm not an all-rounder in this, right? But would it make a difference, really? Whether Ahad was also with the polytheists and Jews, it wouldn't make a difference. Battle of Ahad. So sorry, I'm in a pause, silent pause, because I'm in a shock. Oops. Oh, sorry, my this neck, the came down to my shoulder, kind of pull muscle pull or disc. I don't know, disc slip. No, it can't be a disc. It's not that painful. Sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. I have to turn my. Do you see this? Please open your Quran again. I mean, open your Quran to Surah 59, Hashr, verse 2. Little did you think that they would get out, and they thought that little did you think that they would get out of their homes? Now shall I show you? Surah Nisa will shock the living daylights. What did these Jews do to the Muslims? And Prophet Muhammad himself migrated to Medina from Makkah, right? And he was safe there. That's why he migrated to Medina. In the beginning, we're told the Medinans welcomed him. Some may not have believed in him, but they welcomed him. He was a refugee. What is this? Little did you think that. Okay, Surah Nisa is how do you people judge? You people, don't like fighting, war, jihad. But when the women, men, children are crying out to Allah, please send us some helper from among you, from you, to help us the oppressed men, women. I can't remember because I'm not a hafiz of the Quran, sorry. I should have been by now. But due to my health and mental condition, my memory is very bad. Huh? How many times? So you force these people of the book out of their homes? Please tell me, who is fighting a defensive war? Hmm? So little did you think that they would get out of their homes, and you forced them out of their homes? And do you think that if they were in their homes, they wanted to fight Surah Fat ayat on the Bedouins? You actually forced them out of their homes. Prophet Muhammad was a warmonger, and they thought that the fortresses would defend them from Allah. This is Allah. This is the true God, Shias. But the wrath of Allah came to them from quarters from which they little expected and cast terror into their hearts. These poor people are in their homes, right? So they destroyed their dwellings in their own with their own hands, their dwellings by their own hands, and the hands of the believer. And the hands of the believers. What believers you are? Do you want to be believers like this? Killing? Forcing people out of their homes? The people of the book? No doubt the Christians say that Prophet Muhammad was a false prophet and that, but they don't, listen to, but anyways, now, David Wood is not on YouTube, but what do they say that he's the Antichrist? Some of them, right? The Dajjal. Anyways, we say that Dajjal comes later. And do you see this? It is so apparent now that he's a false prophet. He's Satan working. Because you see, then Satan, where's that? I'll just, for the sake of being short, taking a shortcut here, Shaitan said, I disassociate. What Shaitan said, I fear Allah. For the sake of brevity, shortcut. Let's put Quran ayat. I got Surah Al-Hashr. Let's see if there's more ayats on this. Allah said, no. I had actually searched it out on my other Surah Hashr. Other tab. The parable is that of Satan when he says to them, disbelieve. It's verse 16, sorry, of Surah Hashr. Their parable is that of Satan when he says to man, disbelieve. But when he disbelieves, he says, I'm quit of you. Verily, I fear Allah, the Lord of the universe. So, all of you who are made to fear Allah, you could be. Prophet Muhammad and his Allah has made you shaitan in disguise. We will kill you if you say anything against Prophet Muhammad and you think it's a real good deed. Right? You have no concept of academics and closely critically examining the Quran ayats without fear. It's very, very dangerous what Prophet Muhammad and his Allah have put you in, the way he's made you Muslims. And where's the other ayat? Like Surah Hashr, like the shaitan when he says to man, disbelieve. But when he disbelieves, shaitan says, he says, meaning shaitan, i.e., says, I am surely clear of you. Surely I fear Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Now, in my live stream on my second channel, it's a bit long how I came to working out in other ways through the infallibility of and the wordings in the article by the Shia Al-Bayt, the digital library team of Al-Bayt about the infallibility of Prophet Muhammad. And I say, oh, yes, we're not supposed to use discretion, our discretion when Allah and His Prophet have decided, and to obey Him is to obey Allah. All these verses. But then I say, okay, so we're not supposed to question Him. And there's another verse where you just completely, when you make Him, Prophet Muhammad, a judge, and when then you completely find no in your soul. So it was about the soul, right? In your soul, no resistance against his decisions. All his decisions for you. But think of Zainab bin Josh and Zaid. And then that is a great faith. You have certainty of faith, and that's great, wonderful. So, and you do not question Prophet Muhammad, infallibility of Prophet Muhammad according to Shia Islam. So, okay, I'll come back to this side, right? So then we have here Allah is saying, O Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself from what Allah has made lawful for you? Allah is questioning the Prophet. As if he's shocked. Prophet has shocked Allah. So the believers are not supposed to question Prophet Muhammad when you just have to obey him without question. Right? Excuse me. Allah is questioning Prophet Muhammad here. How shall I say it? Hello? What does it mean? Why? Why do you? Allah is shocked. So there in the infallibility, about the infallibility, of course, obey Allah and obey the Prophet, we're told. So the Prophet has to be infallible because it's equivalent of obeying Prophet Muhammad. You cannot question him. The Quran ayats are there to say that it is absolutely equivalent to obeying Allah, obeying the Messenger, and he has to be infallible for you to obey him, meaning he does not err. He makes no mistakes. Surah Azab ayat, he's made an unintentional mistake. And what's more is that, the thing of losing it, Like, okay, so the soul is inclined to evil. Shaitan is around us telling us. So if, let's say this, and you know, in that Mujadila, I think, verse or Mumtahana, Mujadila, no, Mujadila, like those, you can, he wants you to be against your father and all this. You are great believers. Fight those who believe not in Allah, nor the last day, nor all for. Wait, it's in my. Where is it? Surim. Look at this. No. Mujadila. No, it's in this, I think. Verse 22. Surah Mujadila, verse 22. What happens? Then Allah strengthened them with a spirit from Himself. So thou wilt not find any people who believe in Allah and the last day, loving those who resist Allah and His Messenger. I'm aware recently I came across, so reminded of the ayat that those who do not, those who believe in Allah and the last day, Christians, Sabians, you know that verse. Where is it? In some surah, maybe Surah Baqarah, not sure. They are safe, they have no fear, they will not grieve. What kind of a hypocrisy is this? So thou will not find any people who believe in Allah and the last day. Now it says this, so the Muslims are supposed to be in discord with their fathers, their sons, their brothers, their kindred who resist Allah. They don't believe in Allah. And look at the words chosen here, and maybe in the ayat itself, and His Messenger, even though they were their fathers or their sons or their brothers or their kindred, for such He has written faith in their hearts. So this is your test, Mu'mineen. You are not to love your fathers, your sons or brothers or kindred, if they do not believe in Allah in the last day. It's written by a psycho, covert narcissist, you know, how gaslighter. The Quran verses against polytheists, when they say these are our intercessors, how God puts it in that ayat, remember? So, for such He has written faith in their hearts. Where's evidence that this messenger is a true prophet, the true messenger of Allah? There's no evidence. But you're jumping to just obeying Him and without question. You don't see the ayat, Surah Ahzab ayats. You don't see Surah Nur ayat 33 about compulsion prostitution, compelled prostitution. So many things that I'm showing you, you have not seen, or do not question it this way because you're too scared. You have jumped the gun and started to believe in this Allah and the Messenger without closely examining or pondering and reflecting on the ayats. Is it fair to those? We even believed in Imam Hussein. Oh, Yazid. My father's like, no, Yazid did not corner him. He Imam Hussein. No, Yazid could not have cornered. No way, Zahra. Yazid did not. Like some Sunnis, I heard one say that wasn't Imam Hussein cornered in Karbala? No, Imam Hussein was not cornered. But then we say when all avenues of peace are closed. So definitely he was trapped and cornered. And my father's like, no, Imam Hussein was not trapped into fighting with. What we mean is that he was trapped, he was cornered in Karbala. He had all avenues of peace were closed on him, but he was trapped, cornered in Karbala. They wanted to kill him in Makkah. His Hajj he did in Umrah. He changed, and then he left because we were told the Yazid's army, or from this Umayyad, they wanted to kill Imam Hussein there, and he didn't want his blood to be shed there, secretly. So actually, he was planning, and Yazid thought they had him trapped in Karbala. Acha, for that point, it was that the battlefield was. So Imam Hussein also knew Allah had, like made it the plan, the scheming of Yazid and the planning of Allah, we are told, is a great planning. Surah Tariq verse. So they are scheming and Allah is planning against them. So as they thought they were going to trap Imam Hussein, perhaps like kill him, no one would know who killed him. But Allah's plan was beyond them. And so they thought they were cornering him and trapping him now in Karbala, somewhere in a far off land, unknown. Who who killed who? Okay, who killed Imam Hussein? Sorry. No, who killed who? No. But who killed Imam Hussein? We don't know. So that way, yes. But the Yazid tried to trap and corner Imam Hussein. When some Muslims, Sunni Muslims, ask this question, wasn't Imam Hussein trapped? But Allah we must say Allah had a greater plan. Yes, Yazid wanted to trap him and get him killed without, anyone knowing who who killed him. But Allah brought them to the battlefield of Karbala and all this. So for such He has written faith in their hearts and strengthened them with the Spirit from Himself. And so this Spirit, you see, this faith, okay, there are conditions, but when are you strengthened with the Spirit from Himself? You don't even know what the Spirit is. You have to rely on Allah, pray, grace of Allah will come. So soul is inclined, spirit is not. But He has strengthened, Allah has strengthened them, these believers who have fulfilled these criteria here, conditions, with the Spirit from Himself. And yet, very little knowledge have you been given of the Spirit, Quran ayat. Sorry, I keep forgetting which surah and all this. And the number. Strengthen them with the Spirit from Himself. So, this Spirit, you need to be strengthened by Allah. And unless and until you don't fulfill all these conditions, your soul will be sinning, you'll be struggling. And in that Shia article, it's like, you have to all the time, the individual has to fight the soul. His nafs, fight, fight, fight. So then I thought, like, which part of us, the individual fights the soul, which incites even, not only Satan, but the soul is incited. So the soul is contaminated since Adam was up there and Satan came. And so even Adam's soul was contaminated. And the part of his contamination or something went to Cain, his son. And now it's reached us. So the soul incites to evil. Shaitan incites to evil. I mean, we have such a challenge. So if you want to keep saying, Astaghfirullah, oh, today I went out and, a part of my hair was showing. Ladies, come back. Oh, no, I didn't realize. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Or, every individual, it depends how what taqwa you have, how much fear you have of Allah. But even shaitan has fear of Allah. And so don't get fooled by this fake, false religion. I'll try not to draw a conclusion here, but I have to. It's time to tell you it's a fake, false religion. Even though they were their fathers or their. No, no, here. Strengthen them with the Spirit from Himself. After you have. What if before you knew what the Spirit is? Hmm? Maybe He strengthened you with shaitanic power. So then you can go killing people who say anything against the messenger. You don't love your father, you're disbelievers because they don't believe in Allah in the last day, and you resist Allah and His messenger. They just don't believe in Allah and His messenger. It's not fight Him. Sorry, I just have to put something off here. So please have a look at this. It's a tragedy of human. You won't be able to reach those heights, true heights to divinity, and to claim your divinity. First claim your humanity, then claim your divinity. You see, unless you do these things, you are told. And what is the, like you feel that you have been given proof about Prophet Muhammad's prophethood, true prophethood. So what are you losing, Muslims? You're losing connection with the divine in yourselves. You don't see it. Surah Zariyat. Look inside yourself. It said. But what a like it's given us such a runaround. We've been so confused. Soul is incites to evil, inclines to evil. Surah Yusuf ayat also. Unless God has mercy on myself. So you will say, what great prophets, right? And what great Allah. Like we entirely depend on Allah. Yes. We believers are so humble. Our soul may be evil, but Allah is Allah. Yes. And He sent a messenger down. And how honest has He been? How fair has He been just with the think of the people of the book as you read the ayats, Quran ayats. Is it fair to them? Is it fair to the polytheists? Was my Imam Hussein fair to the polytheists after his grandfather? Did he try to save the polytheists, breathe in them faith? Shahs Hussain, Badshahs Hussain. Why are we told this? Deen Ast Hussain. Deen Panast Hussain. Deen is Imam Hussain. Belief, Iman. Deen, religion is Imam Hussain. Deen is religion. Sorry, not belief. Deen Pana is Imam Hussain. Chishti, right? Maulan, Sufi. Or who was he? In India, his mazar, his shrine is in India. He wrote this. Shast, king is Hussain. And who's the king? Mother Teresa tells you. What's a king? To help the fallen is a kingly act. So when the disbelievers are falling, we reach out to them, we save them, and in good ways. In Surah Fusilat, we are told, if you just say Allah is, claim Allah is the Lord or something. What is the ayat? The angels descend on you saying, grieve not, we are your friends in this side. And, your enemy, none is granted this, like against the enemies, except the one with great good, right? with the great good. You are so your enemy will become your bosom friend. So if Prophet Muhammad sacrificing, I just want to save your souls. That's it. I don't want anything from you. This is what we were told for Imam Hussein. Uh, and forcing people coming out of their homes, they're people of the book. And you're saying Jews. Okay, God has mentioned Jews directly, right? Sometimes, but Ahle Kitab, people of the book, some people of the book, we force them. And you're saying, no, no, this is just Jews. Then I'll take you to Surah Tawbah. So here and there, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Fight those who believe not in Allah, nor the last day, nor hold that forbidden which hath been forbidden by Allah and his messenger. You are to believe in Prophet Muhammad, meaning become a Muslim, nor acknowledge the religion of truth, i.e. Islam, even if they are of the people, even if they are what? Of the people of the book, meaning Christians included now. And Shias have this Mubaila. Prophet Muhammad and his army never fought Muslim Mu'mineen, never fought with the Christians. God knows. Until they paid the jizya. It says fight. It doesn't say sit down, have a discussion with them. Maybe you say this is the end. It's they didn't listen. Yes, so those Najran Christians, perhaps now fight them until they pay the jizya. Okay. Hmm. Fight them, sit, open Ali Imran and Adam, like that, I thought, discussion. That's what we were told. So I didn't think this fight was a, like you use fight for discussion. Have a discussion with. Hmm? Sorry, it's very, very sad. I'm cracking. I want to hit myself. I mean, what can I do? Ah, Shias. Okay, have I completed? No, no. I'll come back. Huh? Surah Hashr? Force them out of their homes? Allah did it. What's this? Fight the disbelievers around you. Right? Surah Tawbah at 123. 123, Surah Tawbah. Where was I going? Hashr? Hashr, where's it? I had opened Hashr. What? Okay, I'll be exasperated reading the commentary, Shia commentary. Look at this. Verse 1 Whatever is in the heavens and on earth, let it declare the praises and glory of Allah. Now you're going to tell me, Imam Ali said, uh, there are scattered ayats, so, this about this, because here it doesn't say anything that the Jews and the Christians came to fight, wanted to fight the Muslims and Prophet Muhammad. And then the second verse is, so you're going to say, maybe in another verse it says, okay, we'll see that second verse of Surah Hashr. It is he who got out the unbelievers among the people of the book from their homes at Quran.com. From their homes. Surah Hashr. If it's from their homes, ayat 16, is it? Huh? No, no. 2, sorry. I'm going to the shaitan ayat again. Yeah, okay, Quran.com. Thank you. Oh my God. No. No, no. It doesn't say home. It just says, He, the one who is expelled those who disbelieved from the people of the scriptures from. Sorry, do you see this? It does say their homes. No, no. Okay, I need to take a break. Sorry, I'm a bit. So I'll come back. I need to. Let me see if I have some tea left here. Morning? No. Just a drop. Okay, I need to make new tea. Huh? He, yani, Shias, Sunni Muslims all anonymously agree? Sorry, unanimously agree? Oh my God, what? No, no. That Islam always fought battle. Oh, sorry, I can't complete. I'm in a nervous breakdown. I think I need a break. I thought I'll be able to. Thank you for the 4 likes. Thank you for all of you for being here. Okay, I have a meltdown. Sorry, excuse me.